All right, everyone, welcome back. So, April's doing dishes, and I'm sitting here consuming YouTube. Thank you for following along. I hope you've enjoyed all of our content and everyday work life at home. So, we were watching some senators talk about immigration, and they were saying how that they have millions of millions of immigrants who have been on the list for years, and it was in the millions, right? That's what they said. Doing the right immigration policy. The Biden and Harris immigration policy says you can come in here illegal and we'll get you right in. So the senator was like, I have a problem with this. We have doctors, we have lawyers, we have other people who are in line on a list for 20 years, and it's backlogged. We can't get them in. But if you come here illegally through the border, we'll get you right in and we'll get you situated. So there's a huge disconnect there. And then I heard also a part of that policy is that if you want a transgender sex change and you're an immigrant, we will also pay for that. What the is going on in our country here? What is going on? This is completely nuts to me. Completely nuts. What else did I learn today? I learned a lot from YouTube. I hope you do too. I learned that under the Trump administration, that he said 8 trillion, right? Yeah. 8 trillion in debt. And then under Biden administration, 8 trillion in debt. So equally in debt and on unbalanced budgets. And they're talking like, how do we balance our budgets? And then one senator was saying, hey, it is possible. Like, you have to have a budget to balance, and you have to have an action plan, and no one has a plan. So he's coming up with plans to do this, and so did another senator. And it makes sense. Like, why are we spending $1 million to study a Chinese pigeon, what its sexual arousal level is on cocaine? Like, let's eliminate that $1 million, right? Let's eliminate giving our money away to illegal immigrants. There's so much ways to balance the budget and reduce inflation. And it's ridiculous. And they said the immigration policy basically was for the farming community, right? They said that was supposed to guarantee the farmers employees to work the farms to feed us here in our country, right? And if we couldn't do that with this policy, because it has to work both ways, they're saying now that the farmers are saying, well, that doesn't guarantee me anything because I'm not getting, the program's not working. The people are coming over here and you're giving them jobs to go elsewhere and they're not filtering down into the farming community. And this is what they're saying. I believe it. Or they come and they stay a little while and then they go back, or they come and then they stay in the farming community for a little bit and then they pursue the American dream. And they said more than 50% of the agricultural workers are illegal immigrants currently, right now. And how do you get them to be committed to the United States? They're here illegally right now. They're not paying taxes. They're not doing this. They're not doing that. Like, it has to work for both parties. And I understand that. You're going to come into our country and then you're going to go to work in we're going to give you places to work, not working at the prisons and not working at Walmart and not working at a gas station, or not giving you a house and all this other give me's. You know, the biggest thing I took away from that is there's so much free going on in our world that makes the budget, blow out of control. And the government spends and spends and spends, and we don't take enough in to cover what we spend. And they said, well, you should be no different than businesses and American people. Like, we don't spend what we don't take in. And there are people who live outside their means. And there's a lot of importance to that, but they're saying immigration was supposed to help. It was supposed to help feed our people, keeping farming in the United States. The farmers are saying, you're not getting any American workers to go to work on a farm. They did statistics. No, there's no American, there's very little or no American workers are going to seek employment on a farm. So the immigration is taking people from other countries who or probably don't make quite the money that the programs that we have here, and they're coming here and they're not following through the program. They're not winding up with the farmers, and if they are with the farmers, they don't stay very long, or they go back, or they just go and seek the American dream. They're seeking the American dream without being in our system. They're not Americans. They just filter into the system and off they go and do something else, and they're still working outside the system. So it's completely screwed up. I don't agree with what they said is that there's millions of people for years and years and years waiting to get into the country legally and the right way, and then Biden and Harris open up the borders and you can come here illegally. We'll give you the red carpet treatment, fly you all around the world, give you money, give you housing, give you all the American money. And some of those people still don't wind up in the system. They just wander off and, do their own thing. They're your new organized crime. They're your new possible farm laborers, maybe not. They are possibly your new neighbors because you're getting free housing. So do your part. Go out and vote. It is so screwed up right now. And it just blows my mind every day that hopefully you and I go to work every day and we pay our taxes, and then there's people here who are here legally or illegally and still haven't finalized their system of being a United States citizen, and they are getting all the free, and all the free has to stop is what the senator said. All the free has to stop. There is a way to balance the budget, make the dollar strong again, make America strong, but it is crazy. Go and vote. Thanks for watching.